Welcome. In today's video I'm going to be making a masala chai wine. Hopefully I'm going to get it like a dessert style. I'm hoping for about 10 or 11%. So let's give it a go. The ingredients I'm going to be using for this masala chai wine are these tea bags, masala chai tea bags. These contain a rich blend of black tea, cinnamon, ginger, cloves and anise. So that should give us a nice flavour. I'm hoping to be like a dessert wine, so we'll give it a go anyway. Also, we're going to need some water. There's only a bit less than a litre there because I'm only going to make one bottle because it's sort of a trial thing. Going to need some yeast. I'm just using my bread yeast, good old trusty bread yeast, and 200 grams of sugar. Okay, as I'm only brewing one bottle of this masala wine, the fermenting vessel I'm going to use is this. I found a couple of these in the old back of the cupboard from one of the days when I used to ferment vegetables. So I'm going to use this. Takes about 800 mils or 80 millilitres, 800 millilitres, and it's comes with this top, and its top like releases pressure. So I think that'll be just fine for fermenting wine. Just one little bottle, just a little trier. So next step, let's go to the kitchen and make our tea. So the first step is we're going to make some tea. I'm going to put my nearly litre of water into a saucepan. Eventually a light. These are my masala tea bags. They're I had them as tea, but I got a little bit bored of drinking them as tea, and I thought they might make a nice cider. But then I thought, why not try to make it like a dessert wine? So I'm probably going to. Oh, you can very smell the ginger. Oh, ginger, cinnamon. What was the other ingredients? Black tea, cinnamon, cloves. Yeah, that's the other thing I saw. I think I'm going to use about 4 of these. So that's like one tea bag is like 4 cups of tea in a bottle of wine. Shall I let this get warm first? I'll just stick them in. I'll just bring this to the boil and let them infuse. Then let them infuse for probably about 5 minutes. And let it cool down, and we get back on with the wine making process. This has been steeping for about 5 minutes now, so I'm just going to squeeze the tea bags out on masala chai wine that's going to become. Just going to squeeze them out, get all that goodness out of them. Try not to bang on a glass. Look at the colour. Lovely. And the smell, you can really smell the cloves. Okay, before it goes too cold, I'm going to just stick the sugar in. Melt this sugar in. Hopefully with it being nice and warm, this should melt in nicely. That's 200 grams going in now. I'm hoping that'll give me an ABV of about over 10% anyway. 10% would be nice. Get the last bit out of that bowl. Still feel a little bit on the bottom, so I'm just going to give it a little stir. Then I'm going to let it cool down and we'll carry on with the process. Okay, that's it all nicely cooled down. I think that's cool. Oh, it's a little bit warm at the bottom. But we'll get this in here, take a hydrometer reading. Hopefully get it in there straight. Right, I just want to get enough out for my hydrometer. Let's see, I might have to let this cool down actually if it's, put this on the tea towel. Yeah, I think I might have to let that cool down a bit. Look at that, just enough for both. Okay, I'm just going to let this cool down a bit. And then we'll take a hydrometer reading. Okay, I think that's cool enough now, so it's time for a gravity reading. Just potentially see how much alcohol we're going to get. Oh, that's floating high, isn't it? Yep, that's giving me a reading of 1.086. 1086. Wow, that's going to be quite strong, isn't it? This will be interesting. Oh, smells nice. Time to pitch the yeast. Made a mess of this tea towel. Right, I'm just going to... I've got a half... Is that half? Yeah, that's a half teaspoonful. We'll probably only need about a quarter of a teaspoonful, so I'm not going to quite fill this up. Yeah, I've done about half of the half teaspoonful. So let's just pitch that. Lovely. Right, let's put our little lid on. It's got a little breathable thing there. Screw it on. Just give it a little bit of a swirl. There you go. Yeast is mixing in nicely. Okay, I should imagine this take much more than a week. And then we're going to try to clear it and give it a little taste and maybe have some sweetness. Okay, I'll see you when this is finished fermentating. Okay, it's a couple of hours later. You can see it's starting to get a krausen on the top. Little bubbles, I don't know if you can see that coming up and down. Seems as though we're going to have a wine, hopefully. Looking lovely, it's like a purple colour. This Masala wine has been fermenting for about 11 days now. I think it's stopped fermenting, so we're going to rack it into this other vessel. Try so we can get a bit clearer. Oh, not easy to do with one hand. Right. This has got a little filter on it, so hopefully I won't get too much sediment. Right, so we can just put it on top of the sediment. Here we go. Don't look a very nice colour, does it? Yeah, it's been fermenting for 11 days. I think it's finished. We'll take a gravity reading in a minute. Once I've got it filtered. Masala wine sounds lovely. I don't like the look at that colour though. Could be a better colour. There we go. As you can see, there's quite a bit of sediment in the bottom of that glass. Okay, put that in there for now. Get rid of that. Okay, we'll come back and take a hydrometer reading of this. Close it up for a second. Okay, let's take the final gravity of this, see how strong a Masala wine is going to be. It's supposed to be, I think I wanted at least 10%, so let's see how we go. Try not to spill too much. Okay. I always do it with spilling it. Right, come on, see what percentage we got. Whoa. Wow. That is 0.990. Way past dry. That's the problem with using bread yeast, I think. I wanted it to be at 1.000. So that's 0.990. 0.990. Right, Now we're going to have to work out what percentage that is. It's going to be quite strong, isn't it? So it started at 1.086. Just pour this back into here. Right, just going to get my calculator and work out the percentage this is. Right, time for the work out what alcohol by volume is. So what we do the starting gravity, which is 1. Oh, no, I've done that wrong. 1.086. Take away the final gravity, which was 0.990. That equals 0.96096. We times that by 131.25 to give us an ABV of, wow, 12.6%. Wow, 12.6%. It's a nice, strong, strength wine. As I said, I want to try to make this into dessert wine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this in the fridge and sort of cold clear it for about 2 or 3 days. Hopefully clear it a lot and drop a lot of the yeast out of it. Then I'm going to bottle it with some sugar to make it a little bit sweeter. Because 12.6, that's going to be really dry. It's bottling day for my Masala Chai Masala wine. My 12.6% Masala Chai wine. So this is been in the fridge for about 5 days. It's got rid of a bit of the sediment. So now I'm going to put it in this fancy bottle. It's even got a glass cork. I'm going to have to cage it just in case. I'm going to put it in with a load of sugar. As I said before, I want to try and make it a little bit sweet. And with cold crashing this, hopefully it's took away quite a lot of the yeast, so hopefully it won't be too fizzy. So I'm going to put, I've decided on 12 sugars. 3 for the yeast, and there's like 3 cups of tea in there, so 3 like sweet tea. So let's go for it. 12 sugars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And here's the last one. 12 sugars in there. Well, I've decided I'm going to use the siphon because it's got a little filter on the end, just to get rid of the last little bit of sediment out of here. I could just pick it up and pour it, but I want it as, hopefully as clear as possible. So let's have a look, see if this is going to work. I don't know if this is high enough, but I might have to put a bit of sugar in there, so it's coming through. Wash all the sugar around. Yeah, it might need to be a bit higher. Oh, disturbing the sediment. Holding it up now. Oh. Keep an eye on it. Don't want to go too overfill. Just want to get 1 bottle just to try this, and if it's any good, make a bulk lot of it. Not sure 100% like the colour, but it's not terrible, I suppose. Yeah, it smells very dry. I don't know what dry smells like, but it smells dry to me. Should just about get a bottle out of this. That was my aim anyway, just 1 bottle for now. Oh, I need longer arms. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to see it on top. Oh, I'll get 1 bottle. just about. Hold down. Lovely, perfect. One bottle. Whew. Sorry. Very alcohol-y smell. It's just the perfect amount, that is, for one bottle, isn't it? Right, a glass lid. Let's give this a little bit of a, get that sugar to mix in a bit. Oh, it's a bit airtight anyway. Quite a lot of sugar now. Okay, I think we've got it mixed in. Just going to pop that. Oh, sugar there, look. Right, I'm just going to pop that. And then I'm going to fit a cage. Put this away for make sure this is on tight. I don't want it rockets coming off. Put it away for a week or two. And then we'll come back and taste it. I don't want it too fizzy. Effervescence would be nice because I want most of that sugar to be sweetness in the actual wine. So anyway, I put that away. I won't put it in the fridge, probably put it somewhere warm to maybe get a little bit fizzy and melt all the sugar into it. And then I come back when it's all time for tasting. See you then. Okay, the time has come to try my Masala Chai wine. 12.6% dessert style, hopefully sort of sweet. I've got my dessert ready to go with it. So 12.6% Masala Chai. It's been in the bottle for 3 weeks. So let's open this bad boy up. Oh, it's cages. If you remember, I didn't really want it too fizzy, maybe a little bit of fizz, just a little bit of effervescence. So I'm going to have to get a tea towel to pull that. It's a glass cork, isn't it? Right. Still can't get it out. Bear with me. Okay, got the cork out. Oh, it smells spicy. Let's have a look, let's have a go at this. I don't want too much, it's a dessert wine after all. Not fizzy, I didn't really want it fizzy really, I just added the sugar really to get it nice and sweeter. A little bit cloudy, but oh, it smells lovely. 3 weeks. Oh, you can smell the spice. Right, let's give this a go. Wow, that works. That's a dessert wine. I've had a few dessert wines and that is a pretty good, darn good one. Wow, I'm going to make that again. Oh, how many sugars did I put in that? 12? I have to check the video back. Try that. That is a good wine. Cheers. That worked well. Definitely gonna make that again.